Like I mentioned, Vedang, it has been great. The work around Big Four, I would say, is more or less same because the underlying concepts, it's like because all Big Fours are typically accounting firms, and somewhere we are helping our financial auditors in one way or the other. And there would be certain projects that is something catering to those services. And because the underlying principle remains the same, the work, the culture, it's more or less same. So I've not felt difference from that standpoint, to be honest. There are two models that I would like people to understand. One is the India practices of India. I would like to mention. One is India practices. One is the global practice. So I've worked with both of them. I've spent most time in India practice. So India practice is something that wherein it is your client, your accountability, and you are directly responsible for all the business development activities and all of that stuff, right? Whereas in global practices, you are somewhere helping your other member firms, let's say US, non-US, UK, and all that, to cater to clients. Having said that, both of these firms are direct client facing. You will get plenty of client exposure in both of them. So work wise, I would say it's more or less same across Big Four. The things, salaries wise and all that stuff, perks and whatever we wanted to discuss is again it's on the similar level. There's a very slight difference. Hierarchy wise, like we mentioned, that it is more or less same. It is something that uh, some Big Fours wherein I feel are pretty much matured in terms of their processes and all, wherein or they have a very huge clientele to cater to, and with clientele, different projects, you will have good learning. But Big Fours are so huge that I guess all of them have good clientele and good things. So a person should not have a person starting their journey should not have any bent or an inclination that I'll not join this Big Four, I'll not join this. So it should not be like this. They should be open to all the four forms, because more or less when you start, it's like everything would be for you, everything would be same. So there is nothing specific for the freshers, and I guess this was a question coming in as well. There is, for you, you would not feel any difference from the firm work or of anything of that.